Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning.
Beleza, galera, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal Mistério Crítico. Eu sou o Pernelongo e já vamos pegar uma banana de dinamite. Colocar duas armas, muito obrigado.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Quieta aí, mano. Morre.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. Boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew.
Eita porra, já cheguei metendo a bala em todo mundo. Vamos lá. Já era.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Ei, moleque, boca aberta do caramba.
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. They met an adversary that day who had no fear and offered them no quarter. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait till something pitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Morre, Ismael. Morreu? Morre. Tem mais? Tem mais?
He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Tá, beleza.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Tá, beleza.
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass?
Vamos descer. Desce. Cadê?
He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Ok. Então tá, vamos dar tudo por trás. Carregar.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Vamos subir. Sobe.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
De novo.
A moment later, he was
Sobe,
climbing
finalmente,
up
tá
a
difícil.
steep
Ah,
ladder,
beleza, obrigado, hein?
laughing at danger as he did.
Ai. Tá, beleza.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Eu fui. Tá, eu. Então vai.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him,
Beleza, galera.
who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Certinho, isso aí. Ô,
Jim
caramba.
Boone, Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Vamos lá.
Is that Silas Greaves?
Bora, bora. Caraca, malandro. Vacilado, hein? Sai pra lá, mano. Morre, vira uma égua. Tá dormindo, irmão? Tá dormindo, irmão? Tira não. Vai, malandro. Caraca, malandro. Ai, que inferno, malandro. Vamos pra cá. Na verdade aqui tinha também outro segredo, tá? Já peguei. Só sempre tá um, acho. Vamos lá.
Over there!
Sai fora. Errei. Ok.
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Blam! Blam! Came away victorious.
Nossa,
Taking
toma,
down
malandro.
those
Na
thieving
cara.
Daltons.
Vamos nós de novo, hein? Já era.
His name was Silas Greaves. And when the dust finally settled,
Tá bom.
he was the last man standing.
Beleza.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Oh, meu Deus do céu. De novo.
It was early evening, not high noon.
Puta que parola.
The Daltons blew up a
Parece
safe.
comendo
We're
sopa.
all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms.
Vamos aqui.
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank
Tá,
were
beleza.
dropping like
Pronto.
flies.
Beleza. Aí, o líder, o amante e o perdedor. Tá bom.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something.
Ah, que beleza. Tô travado.
Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the
Bota, cara,
same
aqui, bota.
town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Carregando, filho de uma ré. Filho de uma égua. Quem mais? Ah, tem mais um ali ainda. Ai, maldito. Cadê eles? Tem nada aqui? Munição. Ok. Ok. Onde agora? Tá, beleza. Por aqui, né? Vamos lá, então. Toma aí.
Those friends came after me like wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all
Eita,
directions.
porra.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was,
Vamos lá.
they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons.
Quem mais?
And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons.
Quem mais?
Which
Quem
wasn't
mais?
any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever.
Tchau.
And since the Joneses
Ciao.
are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths. pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes.
200 tiros.
Shit happens.
Quem é? Ah, cara. Atiro mesmo. Cacete, mano. Tá, definitivamente eu não sou bom na revólver. Aqui. Pé na porta. Ok. Ninguém? Ok. É, não dá pra ir essa porta, tudo bem. Pra que lado agora? Pra cima?
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer. They always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Tá porra. Malandro. Tá aí. Pra cá. Tudo bem. Descarregado. Tá, beleza.
It was Emmett, the youngest.
Ok.
He decided to stand his ground and face me down.
What the fuck?
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Abaixa. Pronto.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeeville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in it?
Caraca, mano. Ah, acabou.
I have to admit,
Beleza.
that boy had grit.
Então é isso, galera. Eu tô até surpreso, eu não sabia que acabava tão rápido assim. Então é isso. Muito obrigado por vocês assistirem mais esse vídeo. Não esqueçam de avaliar o vídeo positivamente, negativamente. Não importa, o importante é que vocês avaliem, que isso ajuda bastante no nosso canal. Siga-nos no Twitter, curta a nossa página no Facebook, que você também ficará atualizado de tudo que acontece. Então é isso, galera. Muito obrigado, um abraço e tchau!